Today we're with David Shapiro. David Shapiro is a criminal defense attorney in San Diego, California. He's agreed to answer some online questions. These questions are related to assault. If you've been charged with assault, you can, hopefully these questions will help you, but if not, you can also post your questions in the comments section below in the YouTube comments. With that said, David, let's get into our first question. First question is, what is your experience in defending assault cases?
Well, I have pretty extensive experience, I believe, in defending all types of assault cases. Cases involving sexual assault, cases involving domestic assault, cases involving regular assault, meaning bar fight type stuff, street fight type stuff. So pretty much extensive experience in all facets of assault cases, from misdemeanors to felonies. Trial experience in all types of assault cases, from misdemeanors to felonies. Success at all, defending in all types of cases, from misdemeanors to felonies, as it relates to assault. So, definitely an extensive history over the past 7.5 years, 8 years or so, and particularly the last 5 years with my own office, defending people accused of assault cases, ranging from the most simple battery, like a simple battery misdemeanor, all the way to life-top felony cases, and trial experience in those types of cases as well.
Okay, all right. The next question we have is, do you have a set fee for defending assault charges? And if not, how is your fee determined?
Do not have a set fee. Each case is different. Generally speaking, attorneys do one or two things. Either they charge hourly, which few, if any, criminal defense attorneys that I know in California, particularly in Southern California, do. And the reason for that is, some cases could take very long time to settle. Other cases, you could get the same result in a lot less time. So I think a flat fee agreement protects both the client and the attorney. If I were to say, well, I charge $350 an hour, some things may take me 4 hours. It may take other attorneys 7 hours. Some things may take me 7 hours. It may take other attorneys 4 hours. So the flat fee retainer is what we do here, and basically it's an estimate. I anticipate how much work will be required, where the court is in relation to my office. Is it downtown San Diego? Is it further away? How much travel time? How many alleged victims are there of the assault case? Meaning, is it a case where it's one person who's the alleged victim or the aggrieved party? Or is it a case, sometimes you see particularly in sexual assault cases, where there might be 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 alleged victims? A lot of times each alleged victim is almost like a case in and of itself, so you need to factor that in. Also need to factor in whether it's going to be a misdemeanor or a felony, the extent of criminal history of the client, if any, and a lot of times, sometimes cases will be easier to resolve if it's a more straight-cut issue than if it's a hotly disputed case. What I mean by that is, if it's a case that, hey, it's on video, there's a confession, it may be a lot easier to resolve, meaning that there's less that we can work with factually, so it'll be 100% a mitigation case, basically 100% trying to get the best outcome possible given the evidence we have to work with. My experience has been is that the cases that are more hotly contested, it wasn't me, or it was self-defense, those types of cases, particularly in assault charges, require actually more work, because it's not as simple as going in there and saying, okay, this is not a good case to go to trial, this is not a good case to litigate, we want to resolve this quickly and efficiently. Those are the cases that actually require more time. So, a lot of times I also do not charge for trial as part of my initial retainer, unless the client really wants to pay more money on the front end to have trial included, or unless on a felony case or on a misdemeanor case, we're within 30 days, 60 days of trial. My experience has been that you could try and resolve cases if that's in the best interest of the client early on, and there's no need necessarily to scare a client away with an exorbitant fee, including trial, when the numbers say that 90-something% of cases resolve short of trial. So each case is different. The good thing is it's my firm, it's my business. I kind of get the final say on that. There's a general framework within cases for the reasons that I previously stated, but there's no real set fee. It's not. I don't really draw a line in the sand. I can work with you. I can be flexible on payment plans if necessary, although I prefer to get paid in full up front. And in all honesty, it's how I feel the case is going to go, how I feel our relationship is going to be, the attorney-client relationship, and how much work it's going to be, how much hand-holding I think I'm going to need to do, and how much attention you're going to require as opposed to similar people in a similar situation. So all those factors go into determining what I may quote and what I may take the case for.
Okay, makes sense. This one's a fairly specific question. It says, I am being criminally prosecuted for assault. This occurred in San Diego County. I need an attorney to defend me for criminal charges, but then I might be facing civil charges. Is this something you handle? And if not, what do you recommend?
Okay, it is not. I do not do civil cases. I refer those out to colleagues who I know are experienced and have basically 100% civil defense or civil practices in general. You know, in an ideal world, you find yourself an attorney who's extremely experienced in criminal defense and extremely experienced in civil defense. Those are few and far between. You know, you don't want to necessarily hire a jack of all trades type of attorney because, you know, what's that saying? The jack of all trades is the king of nothing. The preference would be to have a fantastic criminal defense attorney who could work hand in hand with the civil defense attorney to make sure that your rights are protected in the criminal court case, but also with keeping an eye on what may happen, if anything, in civil court. You know, it's very similar a lot of times if you handle a criminal defense case with immigration complications or professional licensing complications. You know, the best approach is to have two attorneys that work together to keep an eye on the main goal. So in your situation, if you're charged with assault, you know, I want to be mindful of the fact that you may very well be sued if you haven't been already in civil court for the accusations. So what may be on paper, wow, you're charged with these serious offenses and we worked out this great deal, that may 100% be in your best interest in criminal court, but if that's going to bury you and basically tie your attorney's hands in civil court, it's not worth it. So we need to be mindful of that, and we need to work together with the civil attorney. And sometimes we can learn about things on a criminal court case that might help the attorney civilly, and vice versa. Sometimes we could pool our resources as it relates to investigation, which will actually save you some money, and share information a lot easier. So I think in an ideal world, you know, you want two quality attorneys, one who's extremely experienced in the criminal law aspect of it, the criminal defense aspect of it, one in the civil. You know, I deal with that quite frequently, like I said, whether it's civil, whether it's immigration, whether it's professional licensing, whether it's a domestic violence situation or a child custody situation where there's family law issues, a divorce pending, that type of thing. So you want attorneys that I preferably have worked together too in the past, at the very least attorneys that, you know, have a good professional relationship and will be able to get along and obviously work together for your best interest, you being the client.
Okay, well, that makes a lot of sense. David, thank you for your answers. If you have any additional questions for criminal defense in general in San Diego, or obviously specific related to assault, you can post those comments in the comment section below. Thanks again for your time, David.
No problem, my pleasure.